Alright guys, welcome back to the channel here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Today I am up here at PFI Speed where they are going to be doing the dyno tune on the MR2 here. So let's get this unloaded and we'll get it on the dyno right now. All right, they just got it strapped to the dyno. Right now we're doing some improvising because right now I have the stock map sensor in here and it's only rated up to like 10 pounds of boost, so we have to, put a different one in there. It also has 91 in it right now, which on the 14-pound spring I have in there is probably not gonna be the safest bet. So, all right, we just redid the plugs on it, got the map sensor in. Now we're gonna get it started, get it warmed up, and go from there. All right, so first pull, yeah. We're at 295. So not too much, but still pretty good. last time we did 330.
330.
All right, well, 330 is pretty good.
Pump gas, but
You said what?
there's a lot of gate spring for the pump gas.
Oh, okay.
But he's working it out. So.
Okay, sounds good. So on average, apparently they only see about 315 horsepower out of the K20A3, which is what this is. So this making 330 is pretty good, but it's running about 9 PSI right now out of the 14 PSI it should have for a spring, but we'll see what happens. All right, that sounded pretty good. Well, a little bit lower at 327.
Yeah, a little bit lower, but
still pretty good. It hit,
right there,
hit rev limiter that time, yeah.
Yeah, and he moved VTEC to come on sooner.
Oh, okay, nice. I like it.
327 horsepowers. Right. Ride with that.
That's 9.7 for the 310 kick. My cut's at 9.9, so it could be 9.7, it could be 12.7.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, yeah. It's so filtered that it's literally.
Maybe I told him that.
It's kind of what it seems like. So. Yeah.
See what we got this time, and yeah, even lower at 318, unfortunately. Well, sounds like to me it's time to build a K20 V2, or a K24 A2, that's what I meant, A2. But guess we're gonna find out here. Here's the magician hard at work. Alright guys, well, not necessarily the numbers I was hoping for at 330, I was hoping at least closer to 400, maybe 450, but it's fine. We'll just run this until it blows up, and then we will build a K24A2 and make some real power, because I do have some K24 rods I can throw in a K24, and just we'll figure it out. We'll get it all dialed in, but 330 and this 2,000 pound chassis should be a lot of fun for the most part, and it'll still run and keep up with a lot of vehicles around here, thankfully. Right now he's just finishing up getting everything dialed in for street drivability, so we'll take a quick intermission and kind of look at everything else they have going on in here, like this freaking F20 S2000 that's got this massive precision turbo. You can see the EGTs. It's absolutely bonkers. Like, I can imagine this thing probably runs 8s or faster. They have some real good stuff all here in the shop. Even have a Honda Element, and it's a manual one too, which is very, very rare. And yeah, overall, that is probably one of the biggest turbos I have seen in my life. That's probably like a 120 millimeter turbo. That thing is huge. But yeah, back over here on this side is where they have the dyno. And here we go for another drivability pull. Seemed like a pretty good power pull. And that was also at 318. Well, 299.
What's up?
Well, let's see.
Drums, please. One more time on the button.
Mm, 307.
307. It's definitely more grab.
Check the pipes. Yeah, 307 again. Yeah. Well, at least it's staying pretty much even for the most part. All right, here we go. Last full.
One more time.
All right, 299.
299.
So pretty consistent around 300.
For some reason, it's definitely spooling slower than when it started.
Yeah, okay. All right, that one was 308. Pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to put like a heat shield around that. .305.
305.
All right, well, about 310 horsepower is about what this makes, unfortunately, but that is still quite a bit more than what the K20 made from factory that that car came out of, and it's also quite a bit more than what this had factory, even with the supercharger, because this stock in 1988 only made 144 horsepower, so double that, that'd be 288 horsepower, so this makes already double what factory this would have made back in 1988, so I'm actually at least happy with that. This will be a very fun, very, very fun cruiser to just mess around with, and you know, still have fun, still get around, but yeah, I'm actually surprised it even made that much, considering they said they only see them make about 315, so that's pretty good, pretty good. All right, big shout out to PFI Speed for getting this thing tuned. This, you know, definitely needs some work to be able to get it to about 500 horsepower, which is what I wanted it at, but it's still gonna be, you know, an absolute ripper, absolutely fun, and now it's time to get back home, and then, you know, have fun with this vehicle. So hope you guys did enjoy this video. Just make sure you please like, subscribe, share, and just remember, don't quit on a body that won't quit.